Johan, how much is this Saturday at Sale a dress rehearsal for whoever you face in the playoffs?
Yeah, because there's obviously, I think it looks like Saracens, but it can change, or whatever the outcome will be. It's a difficult one because I don't think anything that we achieve on Saturday, or even what we've achieved during the year, will have an effect on next week. It's going to be a new territory for Gloucester as a team. Playing in the Premiership playoffs, it's a once-off game. You don't have to score a bonus point try. There's a lot of things. We'll see who's fit, who's not fit, how your your team will be, and then, like I said, you just have to believe in yourself and what you want to achieve. So, I don't want to put pressure on who's playing on the weekend to say you're responsible for getting us a bit of momentum. We must just go out and play to the standards that we want to play in. And if there's players that do get the opportunity to start that maybe haven't got that much opportunity in the last few weeks, make sure you use it and put yourself up there for next week.
So it's more about maybe giving you something to think about rather than actually but onus on them to actually keep the momentum going into the playoffs then.
Yeah, again, like anything in life, you can only control what you can control, and we can control this week, and then next week will look after itself. We'll have to prepare well. We've seen how the quality Saracens is got. So if it's Saracens, we know it's going to be a big challenge. And so for Exeter, they haven't not been the number one side in the competition for nothing. So we'll worry about that once we get there. The biggest thing now is to get 23 players prepared for Sale and make sure that we give ourselves a chance to walk away with a victory.
And presumably it's one of those games where you wouldn't risk anyone who's not 100%.
No, exactly. That's obviously a big advantage. If there's anybody that need an extra week of rehab, an extra week of conditioning, that we've got that luxury. And like I said, if we can get, the main aim for us is to get a side as well prepared as any other week for this weekend, and then reassess who's 100% fit from Monday, because obviously we don't want to go into next week with a 50-50 position on an injury. You want to get everybody as fit as you can.
And the way that sport is, you can't go into something like this at sort of half tilt, can you? That's actually when injuries can happen as much as if you're going into it at 100%.
No, exactly. We expect the same, like we've expected the whole year from the players, to be 100% committed in what we want to achieve. It looks great. The excitement is there in the training, and everybody is up for it. Everybody had a good weekend off, and everybody wants to get stuck into it. And like you just said, there's no reason of holding back. We can go out there and give it a big swing.
It's another one of these games where you've had a fortnight between games. Are you getting into the routine, and the boys getting into the routine with that, actually, where you really can build up towards a game?
Yeah, I think sometimes you think it's not ideal because it feels like you lose a bit momentum, and especially the fact that the off week you can't train every day, in my view, this time of the season, but you can't not have the whole week off. So to get the balance right, and then you're now suddenly into a playing week, and like I just said, how much stronger, how much fitter can the guys really be after months and months of rugby? So is to get that balance right between the energy and the conditioning and still the excitement. So in one sense we enjoyed it, like it refreshes the guys. It gave us opportunity to get one or two guys that had niggles and injuries sorted out, but you could argue that we probably could have done, especially when we had the good run of games, to just keep the momentum going. But this is the hand that we were dealt. Hopefully our planning will be of such that we'll give ourselves an opportunity to have a fair reflection on Saturdays.
And finally, Sale, obviously they're battling to get in the top six, so the game means plenty to them as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're just a quality side. So, the good thing is we don't have to go in and get a point like last season to be top six or anything. We've taken that pressure off us, but we still want to have a very good performance, and we know it's going to be a big test, because the reality is that they first of all, a quality side. Second of all, they're going to be highly motivated to be in the top 6. But it's a great test for us. You just spoke about the rehearsal of what to come. It's great. We're going to see players under good pressure, good intensity, and that can, if they can, come with a good outcome there, like I said, then it gives us good headaches for the week after that on selection.